A unique 4-grain recipe. Smooth up front with a little Kentucky kiss on the back. This is a bourbon for all of life's moments and celebrations. Available across the United States. We give back to those who wore the uniform and serve our communities.
The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Preserving history, one veteran story at a time. Marine Corps League and Till Valhalla Project Ambassador. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast that's given a voice to our veterans. The Lost Art Project, Veteran Voices with Andrew Cox. Oh my God, I screwed this all up. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marine Corps. Happy birthday to you.
Everybody else. Everybody.
It won't mute. I wonder why this doesn't work right.
There it is.
I have my my other one going and it will not mute. There. I got it. All right, finally. Man, I'm sorry, everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing good out there. You saw earlier 4 Branches. Man, what a great bourbon company, 4 Branches Bourbon. You guys are going to need to go check them out, 4branches.com. And then if you're enjoying these podcasts, make sure you go to the website. That's thelostart.podbean.com. Go check us out, see what we're all about. And a big shout out to the Till Valhalla Project out there doing amazing things. If you don't know anything about them, you need to go check them out. You can find them at tillvalhallaproject.com. Are you a Marine veteran? Are you missing that bond you had on active duty? Then I have a place for you. Join the only congressionally chartered Marine Corps Veteran Service Organization, the Marine Corps League. Get that brother and sisterhood back in your life. Become one of the fewer, the prouder, a Marine Corps League member. All right, we got the crew. Man, are you guys ready to celebrate? I'm telling you, it is happy birthday time like you would not believe. So hopefully you guys are ready to kick this pig. What do you say?
Squeak.
Let's go.
Well, shoot, let's go around the country here and see how everybody's doing. Aaron, how about you? How you doing?
Doing good. Unlike my pigs from Arkansas, speaking of pigs squealing, having a horrible year in football, but basketball season has begun. So
yeah,
woo pig.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll do better in the long run, right? You know, they're going to get a new coach soon, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe the interim. Who knows?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, hopefully the interim figures it out and does better.
We need a defense is what we need. We're putting plenty of points up. We can't slow down the other teams. So,
well, life goes on, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, Jess, you were saying earlier up in your neck of the woods, there's already snowing and it's freezing cold.
And it's going to be 60 by the end of next week. So it's once a year we get one of these end of the year, end of this fall, and welcome to winter surprises.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice. Well, how you been doing?
Vikings are still Vikings, and they got Viking today, so that's fun. Really appreciate them putting all this effort into losing every year. So
Yeah,
fun.
well, I mean, that happens sometimes. What are you going to do?
They're playing the
Real quick, you had your birthday ball last night.
Yeah, we pulled the 250th off. So we don't have any reservists in the area. So the league kind of takes it and runs with it. And we had about 325 to 340 last night. So it was a full house.
Nice.
But that was a long night.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll still be cleaning up this week, but
yeah. I'm
right
sure
in birthday, Veterans Day. We got Clint Romashoff from the Outpost coming in to speak on the 13th. And
nice.
Yeah, so it's just every day stacks from the birthday. The cake cutting on the RTC kids on last Thursday. So yeah, it's a full on holiday season here. Yeah.
Very nice. All right, Vic, how you doing, man?
Life is good. It's been busy. Let's see. Saturday morning, went and got a haircut to get ready for our birthday ball. And my barber's like, "Hey, I noticed you trimmed your beard." I took about 2 inches off of it. Actually, I said I didn't take 2 inches off of it. One of my buddy Marines, I told him I was thinking about it, so he grabbed his pocket knife and did it for me. And it literally happened just like that. He was like, "Whip, nice. Good, there you go, man." Real Marine friend right there. And then we also had our cake cutting ceremony back in COVID. I think I told the story last year, but back in COVID 2020, when the shut down all the birthday balls, the cigar shop that I frequented, the manager of the bar side is a Marine. So I told him, "Hey, let's do a cake cutting here at the cigar lounge." And we've been doing one ever since. So ours was last night and had a good time. And then this morning I woke up with a hangover and cleaned out the gutters and mowed the lawn for the last time.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
very nice.
Been good. Today's cigar is a Jaguar. The Jaguar is basically the name of the Cuban Royal palm leaf. It's a Jaguar leaf. And this gets its name. The cigar gets its name because this is a Nicaraguan cigar with a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper. But the originator of the cigar, many decades ago, this is how he would make his own personal cigars. He would go into the warehouses before the wrapper had fully cured, and he would wrap these in a bundle, or wrap each of these cigars, put them in a bundle, and then wrap the bundle in the Cuban Royal palm leaf, the Jaguar leaf. So I don't know if you can tell, it's got a very odd shape, and the reason it's got an odd shape is because they're all just bunched together and wrapped up real tight with a palm leaf. It's 20 of them in a bundle, and they just wrap them real tight. So literally no two cigars are the same as far as shape goes. But then what they do, because the leaves are the wrappers aren't fully cured, they allow them to cure for another year inside the palm leaf. So of course the cigars get a little bit of flavor from the palm leaf. They're really a nice treat of a cigar. Absolutely worthy of a special occasion like tonight. And we only get, I don't know how often they're produced. Normally, as I understand, there's only 1,000 boxes a year. And once they're gone for the year, they're gone. So we're lucky at our cigar lounge to get them once a year.
Wow.
But we only get like 2 boxes, 2 bundles of 20. So and we're lucky to get that. So, but yeah, this is the Jaguar.
Very nice. Well, I'm going to be excited to hear all about that one. So remind us at the end, because we always forget it.
Right.
Now, it looks like Mike is away currently. So what I'll do is I'll introduce our special guest, or our guest of honor. I mean, what birthday celebration wouldn't be right without a guest of honor? And here is the man, the myth, the legend, Major General Ryan Heritage, back on the program again. Sir, how you doing?
Good. What's up, AJ? What's up, guys? How are you?
Man,
good evening.
I'm just excited.
Yeah.
It's 250.
I didn't see anybody knocking on my door to help paint today. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I missed out on that. Oh, man. Well, how you been doing?
Good. Been busy. A lot of irons in the fire. So networking is paying off. So
very good.
yeah, it's been a busy. Had to escape though, get up here and I tell folks it's not a fixer upper, it's an updater. So I took all the pink toilets out, and green toilets out a couple weeks ago, and now I'm doing some painting, and I'm not that good at it. So
Oh, very nice. Yeah, it sounds like fun. That's for sure.
yeah, a little manual labor, cutting some wood. It's all good.
Yeah. Every now and again, you got to do stuff like that. It keeps you young.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. And speaking of young, everybody here, you all look good for 250. You guys look fantastic. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Well, let's see. The first thing on the agenda tonight is we were going to talk about who our favorite Marine is, right? Who is our favorite Marine and why? And so I know it's too difficult to pick just one. There's so many great Marines, and it's hard to find that one. But for me, John Basilone was the man. He enlisted. He was like 16 years old or something like that. He got in early, sneaking in, doing his stuff, became a machine gunner. Man. And he goes out to Guadalcanal. Of course, that's where he won the Medal of Honor when he was out there. I mean, just a stud of an individual. And then what do? They send him back because they want him to do the tour and go around the bonds and stuff like that, which he was not a fan of. He was wanting to get back in the fight, and eventually got his chance, went to Iwo Jima, and Iwo Jima is actually where he met his demise, and that's where he died. But and he got the Navy Cross whenever he went there is on Iwo Jima. They didn't want to give him the Medal of Honor twice, is what I read. But anyways, yeah. Why is he my favorite? Shoot, he's just a man. I mean, you think of a Marine infantryman, it doesn't get any better than a machine gunner out there freaking kicking butt, man. It is awesome. And I just wish that I could be as good as him someday. And it didn't happen in my Marine Corps career. That part didn't happen in the Marine Corps side, but maybe someday I'll be just as good as him. So that's what I got to say about it. But who wants to go first on this, talking about your heroes here? Aaron, Vic, go ahead.
So when I started recruiting duty in 2013, my operations chief was Master Gunnery Sergeant Robert W. Haywood. And that Marine taught me more about being a Marine than anybody in my entire career. And I was a gunnery sergeant in 2013. Truly a Marine's Marine. But he was not what some people would consider the bravado. When you think Marine, very aggressive and forward. Robert Haywood was not an asshole. He was very professional. I remember I was probably on deck in recruiting for maybe 2 weeks, and the master sergeant so I was an MTA, so I recruited specifically musicians. So the master sergeant in the band field that was responsible for me called me and started bitching me out because apparently I had put the wrong program on a kid. And as soon as Master Guns Haywood realized what was happening, he walked over to my cubicle, grabbed the phone, and said, "Hey, this is Master Guns Haywood. If you have a problem with programs, you call me. Right now, Gunner Sergeant's job is to generate lists. And that's his job right now. So if you have a problem with programs, you call me. Are we clear? We're clear? Good. All right. Thanks, Master Sergeant." Click. And he hung up the phone for me. Didn't say a word. Just went back to his desk, which was about 8 feet from mine. I looked over at the top of his cubicle. We made like a quick little eye contact for maybe a second, and we both went back to work. And then that was where my relationship with Master Guns Haywood started. Just an incredible Marine. His hobby was to run ultra marathons.
Oh,
yeah. So I mean I'm telling you, you think ultra marathon runners is the ultra skinny people, and he was not ultra skinny. I don't know how he did it. Matter of fact, I didn't even know he was an ultra marathon runner until one of the other gunnies that worked in operations, who was a QC chief, came over to me and he goes, "Take it easy on Master Guns today." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, why?" And he goes, "Yeah, he just ran an ultra marathon yesterday." yesterday. So
Oh,
ultra marathons are 50 miles or more. You know, there's 70 miles, 90 miles, 100-mile ultra marathons, but it's anything over 50 miles. So he had just run 50 miles and could not tell. There was no change in his demeanor, no change in his body language that he had run 50 miles the day before. He just
oh
came
my
in and put
God.
his little finishing little hit, got a little trophy, I guess, for finishing. He just came in, put it on his desk, and kept working. But he taught me more about not just recruiting than my predecessor. I had a 2-week turnover with my predecessor. She didn't hardly teach me anything, but I mean how to do my job, but not how to be a recruiter. But Master Guns Haywood took me under his wing and taught me a lot about leadership, not just about recruiting, but about leadership. And did not care about telling people to stay in their lane. I still look up to him, and I wish him well wherever he's at right now.
Very nice. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one. All right, Aaron, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go ahead and shoot for the next one here. And my favorite Marine of all time is none other than Carlos Norman Hathcock II. Uh,
Two.
if you're a Marine, you know who he was. If you're out there listening, you don't. You can kind of gather where I you know kind of found my love for the Marine Corps and wanted to join it at right out of high school. So Carlos Hathcock was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. So was I. Um, he for those that don't know, 93 confirmed enemy kills in Vietnam. His career path, I'll mention a little bit about his childhood. So he grew up, as you can imagine, in the woods of Arkansas and around Mississippi and that area of the country. So growing up in the woods there, that you learn how to shoot, right? So he learned how to shoot at a young age. In high school, he watched a movie with John Wayne, Sands of Iwo Jima, and decided I want to be a Marine. So he ended up, dropping out of high school, became a Marine as soon as he turned 17 years old in 1959, 40 years before I did. And I was telling Andrew before we started this thing when I first jumped on that I did a speech on him right after he passed in February of 1999. And from that point on, I was like, I want to do this thing. I was already in delayed entry program, but that just really motivated me as a young Marine. So again, 93 confirmed enemy kills. His most famous being a Vietnamese enemy sniper that was actually hunting him, which they had given him the name White Feather, and I'm going to butcher this, but it's Long Trang in Vietnamese. As you can tell, my Vietnamese is way off, but
Yeah, you need to work on that a little.
yeah, but it translated to White Feather. So basically, they put a bounty on the White Feather, and another enemy sniper was hunting him down, and he just happened to see him, sighted it on him, got the sniper glint from his scope, and aimed at that and pulled the trigger and happened to shoot him through the scope. And again, there's probably a lot of skeptics out there, but that story was confirmed by his spotter. There's other stories out there that have been confirmed. It's in a book, about him, which is Marine Sniper, 93 confirmed enemy kills. Another one was Vic mentioned about running ultra marathons. This one probably tops it. The story goes that he crawled for over 2,500 meters to get in position to shoot an enemy Vietnamese general. And I believe it took somewhere around 4 or 5 days to travel that distance crawling, basically low crawling across the field. So you could just imagine. And I think the biggest thing is they said that well, actually he said it, that helped him survive and accomplish what he did as a sniper in the Marine Corps was getting inside of a bubble. And some say that I can't remember exact quote, but they said if an elephant took a crap on him while he was laying in the hide, he wouldn't even know it happened because he was so engaged in what he was doing. Of course, unless it got in his eye,
Here's elephant
but
poop in your eye.
yeah, But I'll close it up. So he was wounded in Vietnam on his second tour, I believe it was. He was wounded. He ended up receiving a Silver Star 30 years later for that incident.
Oh wow.
And he is also known for, after the Marine Corps is establishing the scout sniper, help establishing the scout sniper platoon, or I'm sorry, scout sniper school in Quantico, and also training police departments and Navy SEALs as well after the Marine Corps. But that's kind of, born and raised in Arkansas. I think he lived outside the state and maybe Texas or Mississippi a little bit, but kind of along the same lines as me. A lot of people say, well, a small kid from a small town, it's going to be hard to become something. Well, he did, as well as other great Marines out there, and majority of the great ones literally came from almost nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's definitely something to be said for those guys that don't really have anything growing up, and they're fighting, raring to go, and they're going to go prove themselves.
Yep, absolutely. I will add, since General Heritage is on, I will add that where our career paths changed, I ended up going to 8th and I and marching a lot under then Major Heritage.
I still relish the garage and the mirrors.
Oh, many hours down there, sir.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't catch any of that, but you guys rock. I know what you said was good. I'll have to go back and watch it. I glitched like it was cool. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I was just helping. I was helping General Heritage reminisce on the barracks days.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I probably have equivalent of a month standing in a parking garage in front of a mirror getting yelled at by a chief warrant officer because my sword handle wasn't crisp enough, or I was out of count.
Oh, good times. All right, Jess, what do you got for us, man?
I'll let Ryan go first. It's on him.
All right. I got two quick ones. One is my second company commander. First one left rather short. Second one showed up. PK Schreiber, call sign Dutch, passed away, got sick, something in Iraq. I was a major. I think he was a colonel, came home, went to Bethesda, was operated on, was prepping, getting ready to go back. As I understand it, gangrene set in, and he was dead a week later. And
Wow.
What he said, and speaking to his family, what he said on his deathbed, he was a staunch Irish Catholic, could drink, I swear, and believe in the faith as good as any Irish Catholic could. Said, his last thoughts were his family and the Marines. And he said at least he had an opportunity to say goodbye to Marines, so sort of at the height of the war. But he taught me so much. I was a brand new second lieutenant. I carried his helmet bag. He gave me it was a symbol of MAGTF officer. He was a hardcore infantry officer. I carried that thing until it literally fell apart. I carried it for about 20 years. And so, yeah, he meant a lot, shaped me and a lot of my buddies that I still talk to. The other one's Corporal Mitchell. Corporal Mitchell, I met while I was at MCRD San Diego, and we had a pretty good PME program, and he had come back to speak about the importance of boot camp and how that shaped him as a Marine in combat. So his story. He was going in. He is in I think it's Netflix has got it. Hell House of Fallujah. That was his. I think he had 1 or 2 Purple Hearts already before that patrol. And to hear him tell the story to other Marines and audiences, you can see him really have those flashbacks. True hero. But what makes him special is he came back and he was talking not only the importance of boot camp, but transitioning for enlisted Marines and the challenges he had. And so here you have a young Marine, and I won't take up the time here because he has a phenomenal story about how he quit his first job because his boss was such a, he wasn't getting along well with his boss. So he went to live with a buddy of his. Like I want to say it's Arizona. He liked working on motorcycles. So they were fixing motorcycles. Job wasn't working out. Boss was up riding him like crazy. And he kept calling back his mentors and all that and trying to, figure it out as his first job. Obviously he was going through some things mentally and having a hard time transitioning. Eventually gets the right mentors. He does quit that job, and he quits in a I'll tell you the stories. So if you read his Navy Cross citation, it talks about where he crawled across the floor with a ISIS guy crawling at the same time. There was an AK-47 in the middle of the room, and hand-to-hand combat, and Corporal Mitchell kills the other guy. And that's in his citation. And so he highlighted that and slammed it on his boss's desk and said, "I quit." There was some additional expletives on there on his way out. As leaders, it tells you know your people, right? And this business owner, certainly didn't know the kind of hero that he had working for him. But then Corporal Mitchell goes out, goes back to school, and earns a mechanical engineering degree from Arizona State University. And got hired, this is probably 1920 now, into a big company, and was doing absolutely fantastic. And so he sort of was on a road show talking about his lessons learned. He's making good money. He's well settled, had a house, really got his stuff together, and it was just fantastic. And, sort of two ends of the spectrum, but yeah, those two really, really influenced. And I will talk at a small birthday celebration this coming Friday, and I'll use the Corporal Mitchell story because it's a bunch of young midshipmen, and just reminding them that those are the type of men and women that you have the honor to lead. So you better put your back into it and try to be the best leader you can. So,
wow, man, that's impactful. That's great.
Two incredible Marines.
Yeah. All right, Jess, we hadn't heard from you, or did you opt out of this one? Are you still there?
No, I'm picking your favorite kid because, I got James Mass behind me. I read all the histories, Vandegrift, go down the line. So I'm going to pick Dan Mulvihill. And if you don't know who Dan Mulvihill is, then you probably haven't been through 29 Palms and learned about safety, because he was a safety officer out there for a very long time. But I met Dan in 1995. I was a PSE duty driver at 3rd LAR, and COG tells me, he's like, "Go get the keys to the van. You need to drive a Staff Sergeant Mulvihill to Ontario Airport." And I'm like, "In Canada?" He's like, "No, you're an idiot." So you shut up and go buy a map, because this is before MapQuest and all that. And Dan was flying back to Chicago to bury your brother, and he was in his alphas. And I look over as my little pizza stain national defense ribbon, and the first thing I see is a silver star and a purple heart next to it. I'm like, okay, this is strange. Dan was a radio operator on 488 in Vietnam, and he was Jimmy Howard's radio operator, where 18 reconnaissance Marines from Charlie Company got surrounded by a Viet Cong battalion. 18 went up on the hill, 12 came down. 1 Medal of Honor, 4 Navy Crosses, and 13 Silver Stars. So decorated small unit in the Marine Corps, and he was a radio operator. As he was telling me how to get to Ontario, because I was going west instead of north and east, we're going to and we just started talking, and he got out in 68 and decided to wait 17 years to come back in, and he came back in as a 38-year-old Lance Corporal. So
wow.
Went to recruiting, and he's a radio operator, so he came to us as a staff sergeant, and he was kind of our unofficial uncle and leader of the Lance Corporal Underground. He was first good conduct like 20 plus years after he enlisted, as he bounced from private up to Lance Corporal back down again. Wherever Dan was, there was a group of chairs around him, and he just held court, and he was everybody's mentor in the battalion. He was like our thread that dated back to Vietnam. He was their 4th patrol when they got surrounded and had to fight for their lives. Just well respected. I hate to say it, and sorry, Ryan, but the officers could not stand him because he was just he had a leadership style that did not jive with anybody else, because I never heard him raise his voice ever. I never heard him talk bad about anybody. He was a quiet, confident guy. You could go take your problems to him about anything and he'll help you walk through it. General Tillman was our battalion commander, and he had this old 70s station wagon. He painted, rattle canned it, spray painted olive drab green. It was like the war wagon, and they put stencils on the back bin and said 2 wolf packs and 2 wolf heads on wolf pack. And Colonel Tillman bought it from him, and that was battalion commander's car for a long time. But Dan, he recruited his son. He's been recruiting it for a long time, but he lost his son in a drunk driver accident on the 15, and
Oh, wow.
he mortuary affairs at the hospital and got guys back in uniform and from all sorts of things. He was just the guy that. But the funny story about Dan is he had a bulldog tattoo, and this is something from the car ride for the drive. But he's like, that's where I got shot, and I got it removed. I should have kept it because the ass was over here, the head was up there. I mean, he had a story for everything. What we learned from him is it doesn't matter how long you've been in or how much experience you have, you better get your shit right, because on his fourth patrol, they were in for the fight for their lives. And it was like, know your stuff, and every minute counts, every minute of training counts. And there's no such thing as wasted time, because they're trained to kill you. You better be tactically and technically proficient in what you're doing right now. So no stuff. That was what he always told us. But if you're going to get in trouble, it's not the end of the world. Look at him. I mean, he passed a couple years ago, but I mean, he was, if you've ever been through 29 Palms, you probably run into Dan at least once. So he was one of my favorites. But like I said, his Jim Mattis on the wall behind me, and I mean, we came up with gods out in 29 Palms in the 90s. So
I love it.
But yeah, if you want to know more about it, Hill 488. Jimmy Howard was their team lead, nice. And the whole book on it. So, but yeah,
cool. Wow, that's awesome.
Chicago, and he's running around in staff sergeant chevrons like, what's going on here? I'm being punked. But,
oh man,
made it to the airport and back. That's the moral of the story, in a crappy 15-pack van with a shaky steering wheel, and I don't know if we even had power steering in those things back in the 90s. So I also have a Thomas guide somewhere in the house that I think bought that day to make sure I got home in one piece.
Yeah. Very nice.
Ontario.
All right. Well, go ahead.
There's more than one Ontario, I found out.
Yeah. Go figure. You know, I don't know. Well, I guess we can kind of move on here a little bit. And what birthday celebration wouldn't be complete without the reading of General Lejeune? I said it right. I know it is Lejeune. I'm sorry. But General Lejeune's birthday message, right? Who's Aaron? Did you say you were going to read that for us?
I thought Mike was, but since Mike's not on.
Well, Mike is not here.
Yep, I'll have to pull it up.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm shotgunning you. Hold on.
No worries. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, I'm going to give you 2 seconds. While he's doing that and trying to cover for us here. No, thank you guys for coming on and sharing in this. I didn't get to go to a birthday ball this year, so I just hung out here, and this is my birthday ball. So thanks for coming to my ball. It should be a good time, hopefully, and we'll kind of see what happens from here. You got it now, Aaron? I saw Mike for a second. He came in and went back out, so I don't know if he's still out there or what.
Yeah, I think he's maybe having technical difficulties, but
possibly,
yeah, I've got it. So bear with me. I'm pulling it up right now.
Go ahead.
And even though I'm the youngest Marine present, I am going blind. So, all right. All right, on November 1st, 1901, John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines throughout the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and peace. On this birthday of the Corps, therefore, in compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38, United States Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is published as follows. On November 10th, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousands of men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. The record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organization in the world's history. During 90 of 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war, and in the long eras of tranquility at home, generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the seven seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also received from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past, and the men of our nation will regard us as worthy success to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps. The inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines. By deed, act, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to the Korean Armistice, in interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, and from the opening battles in Vietnam to the MajGen rescue, Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which they have achieved in combat and the faith that they have borne in peace will continue. The Commandant and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, our 250th birthday.
Hey, bro.
Man, I don't know if that doesn't get you in the feels. I don't know what will. That's what I got to
Well,
say.
somebody else reading it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in some glasses there.
Who needs those? Oh man, I love it. Well, our next stage here is we got to figure out who the oldest is, and we don't have our resident oldest guy here. And General Heritage, he's our guest, so he's not going to be the oldest. And I'm pretty sure Vic, is that you? Who is it? Vic's on mute. I can't hear him.
I'm 52, so.
Oh yeah, 52. Yeah, I think you got it, man. You're the old guy. So, we don't have any cake or anything, but I'll pretend. Here you go. Here's a piece of cake. There you go. Why don't you go ahead and, say something? Although you got a cake.
Oh.
Look at that.
I told you I had cake.
Well, stand by.
I got some cake.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, instead of doing the normal thing, why don't you just give us some words of wisdom and something from the old guy here?
This is a tradition that is wholly ours as Marines. Even when I was on recruiting duty, I had a conference that I went to that was on November 10th every year. Well, around the 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, whatever. But I shared the booth with another Marine. And on the Saturday, we would walk around the Music Association there was always fundraisers for bands, right? So there was always somebody there selling cheesecake, and somebody, some fundraiser selling candles. So we would go get a cheesecake, we get a candle, and we would tell everybody, meet us back at the Marine booth at 1300. That's 1:00 for you civilians. So at 1:00, there was probably 30 people standing around the Marine booth, and we would read the commandant's letter. We would sing the Marines hymn, and then we would cut the piece of cake up and serve it to everybody, because that's what we do as Marines. It's our adherence to tradition that keeps us moving forward, recognizing those Marines that come before us, understanding that we stand on the shoulders of the great people that come before us, right? And then passing that cake to the youngest generation. My niece's oldest son just graduated from boot camp a couple months ago, and he's at his basic school right now. And tomorrow on Marine Corps birthday, I'm going to call him and wish him happy birthday, Marine. And that's what we do, and that's what makes the Marine Corps the Marine Corps, and that's what makes it special.
I like it. Good speech. Good speech. I like it, man. Real quick, Christine, she says, happy birthday from the city slicker who went country. I hope you're doing good out there. Happy birthday to you as well. All right. And now we go to the youngest. Aaron, that's you. I've learned that if you surround yourself with somebody that's older than you and somebody that's younger than you, you're in the middle. You don't have to worry about anything. So,
well, this is the first time I've definitely been the youngest Marine. I wasn't even the youngest Marine when I joined, but I think my last Marine Corps ball, the youngest Marine, I believe, was born, and I'll probably mess this up. Let's see, 20. I think the year after I joined, or maybe 2001.
wow.
But as you know, Andrew, at the schoolhouse there, we had kids coming in that were born after 9/11. So
Yeah.
it's been an honor to serve with each and every one of you, and Jesse. We didn't serve together, but as he's mentioned before, we same MOS. That I ended up moving into, but definitely know some fine Marines together. But definitely been an honor, and look forward to continuing this thing forward with you, Andrew.
Absolutely.
I got my cupcake.
Nice. I wish I would have brought a cupcake in here, but well, what are you gonna do, right? With that, we did the oldest, we did the youngest, and now we get to hear from our guest of honor, our special guest, whichever way you want to say it. But General Heritage, do you have anything for us tonight?
I was actually thinking about this on the ride up from DC up here. So nice 8-hour drive. This is my first Marine Corps since retirement. So first Marine Corps birthday. So reflecting a lot on not only my service, but obviously everybody else that I served with. And sort of what Vic was saying, I've probably been in 100, if not more, birthday ceremonies, whether marching or sitting on the side, and have enjoyed every one of them. Perhaps enjoyed the most when you're deployed, when you're sharing an MRE. And I can remember sitting in a wet 81 mortar, fighting position, foxhole mortar pit, and with the old Gumby suit, eating a nasty, what were the sawdust bars?
Oh yeah.
And but those you never forget them. And given what I did for the last 10 years, I think we are arguably in the most complex environment we've ever been at, because of the pace of change that technology is creating. We are living through a technological revolution. We're probably on the edge of it. And no matter how good our technology is, it will still come down to people. And that's what makes us different. And while folks will talk about the nature and character war, when the next one goes, it'll still require somebody to cross that last 300 meters and kill somebody. And that's why these types of traditions, our culture, the way we run boot camp and officer candidate school, they can change to some degree, but you have to drive out the individual, create the bond, create a respect for the history and the culture. And somebody said it earlier, for the shoulders of those who've gone before us, that we stand on today. It's important today for me, I think, as any other birthday in the past 35 years, as I step away and realize I can't influence and can't roll up the sleeves and get dirty with the Marines and lead from the front like I did. And so you have to put that hope in the next generation. And I feel really confident that we're going to continue to do that. So to all of you and anybody else who might be watching, happy birthday and Semper Fi.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
I like it. Oh man, thanks for coming on and doing that. Coming on and sharing some words with us, and kind of sharing a cupcake with us. I guess you would call it that. I don't know. But I want to, if you guys will entertain me here. One of the best times that I had as a Marine and in the Marine Corps was 1st Marine Division Band, and I saw you out there, Kristen. Yeah, how you doing? 1st Mardiv Band. At 1st Mardiv Band, and I was the acting officer in charge, and he was the senior enlisted, and we went and did the Tournament of Roses parade, which was super cool in itself. You get to do the parade, but both of us are there marching. We're in charge of the bands, and both two country boys from Vian, Oklahoma, middle of nowhere, Oklahoma. And I mean, it was just super, super cool event. And I got to have my best friend with me along for the ride. So that was really cool. So I just wanted to share that. Sorry.
Love you, brother. Cheers.
Cheers. Love you too. What is your guys' some of your fondest memories?
I got one quick one last night from our birthday. I just found the paper that I had thrown in my bag last night, because we don't know who our youngest is or our oldest is every year at the birthday until they show up at the door, because we kind of have an open door policy. Anybody who was a Marine, show up. We're an alumni association at this point. It's just a big birthday party. Things are going to go weird. Always does. Our oldest Marine was born in August of 1926. Hell, now Carl's amazing. We have a picture of him on Peleliu banging away at a Japanese pillbox or bunker with his M1, and there's a bent antenna, and Hicks is like, and this is where the history comes in. It's like, I accidentally shot that damn thing. That's why it's bent. It's just the little stories he just kind of drops in once in a while. Carl, still with it. I still love having him every year. And here's where that Ryan kind of touched on this in the past. Our youngest Marine was born in March of 2006. There's an 80-year gap there. And having them on the same stage, sharing cake to each other was just like, with each other was just amazing. So they were both EFC Lance Corporals, and there was just, did not matter. It's a familiar connection. And you said this is the first one in 35 years being on the outside. We've been doing this for a few years, and it turns into the alumni, and it is a very special thing. And getting away from the flagpole and going out and seeing all the alumni hold their birthdays is one of the most special things you can ever do. It's a big family party. It's amazing. So I welcome you to the other side of this, Ryan, because it's going to be, that first one's always the roughest one, but you're going to find a groove real quick. But I just found the paper in my box here. It's like 80 years. That was a rough one.
That's great.
But,
wow. That's amazing. 80-year gap. I don't think I've ever seen an age gap that big at any ball I've gone to. It's pretty impressive.
You go to these smaller communities and not around the flagpole, and this is more normal than you think.
Yeah.
And then
wow.
we're in the edge of the empire up here in South Dakota because we're like one of 2 states without reserve. We do it all. So
Yeah,
finding cakes to finding a bugle, flying colors. I mean, just bagpipers in there. We had mead. I didn't even know that was still a thing, but it's amazing. Recommend it.
Mead is amazing. I love mead.
Yeah. Well, one of our guys is that he makes it, so he donated like a couple of kegs of it. They're like, this is amazing. But yeah, it's
kegs. That's awesome.
A couple of kegs of, oh my God. Were you doing keg stands?
With mead? Yeah, we're battle axing each other in the parking lot on the way out through the snow. So yeah, we do what we can up there. Get back to our roots.
One of my favorite stories, birthday stories, is Marine musicians. General, you may not know this, or maybe I don't know. But Marine musicians, we go to. I probably did 100 birthday balls in 3 years. First Marine Division. My last year, First Marine Division, we did 40 birthday balls in 1 year. And 29 Palms, so many birthday balls. Bands break up into 3 groups, and you send them out to Hell's Half Acre all over. Doing supporting as many units as we can. But like if you're one of the traveling groups, my first band, I was in what we call Brass Quintet +2. So we were constantly the group out traveling everywhere, and every time we'd go somewhere, we would get one of the mementos from whatever birthday ball we were helping support. And 9.5 times out of 10, it was some version of a glass, a mug, a glass, a cup, a shot glass, a wine glass, something. So in 2012, the Marine Corps bands celebrate their own birthday balls. So all the bands on the West Coast, and every now and then the bands on the East Coast all get together, and the bands still have their own birthday ball in mid to late October before the rush, so we can celebrate our birthday ball first. In 2012, I organized our West Coast birthday ball. And for that year's birthday ball, I told all the other bands, bring whatever glass that you have, that your fondest memory, and bring that. And we had an open bar for the, I don't know, we had like 4 kegs that the band fundraised and we bought. So you just come up and fill up your glass of whatever you've gotten from however many birthday balls you've done, your favorite one. And it was such an awesome experience because it was an immediate story starter. Oh yeah, I got this one when I was doing this. Or I got this glass when I was, and actually one of mine, I got a Stein. So I had a Stein with me, and I was like, oh yeah, I was out supporting a Marine unit and this, that. And, but like, it was such a cool trading of stories because everybody brought their glass that they had gotten from halfway across the country or something like that. When I got this one, this General Mattis was, the guest of honor and blah, 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 I mean, just some great, great, great stories.
So Vic, do you ever do Laughlin, Nevada? When you're out there?
Yes. Yep.
Remember the Colorado River at that hotel right there?
Yes. Mike knows.
So there was a unofficial tradition in LAR because there was a lot of swimmers in there that at the end of the ball, we would run down to the river and swim the river both sides, go across and back. And that was one of the dumbest things we've ever done, but whatever. It was just how we did things. Yeah. I think they moved away from Laughlin really soon after they found out what we were doing. But
yeah, I've seen that once or twice, and they wanted us to do it, and I'm like, I don't think so. No, I'm good.
Colorado River and Third LAR have a bad history because we sank one there one time too. But that was
that's true.
We ran out there. Anytime they were at Laughlin, we had to swim the river. So if you're a WSQ, you had to earn your Q. So. We weren't swimming Bandini anytime soon, but yeah, the Colorado River is like a weird tradition.
Nice.
I actually have something, Andrew. I apologize.
Yeah, go ahead,
like
Mike.
I said, I'm sorry. Hey, I was sitting here, here in Southwest Georgia since probably April, May. In our neighborhood, I kept seeing this kid run, just runs every day. And he wasn't, he's like 6'4", but he was a little chubby, would sit here and just run every day. I'd see him in the morning when I left to go to work, he'd be running. When I came home, he was running.
God.
So I mean, he just run. So it was Thursday, Friday. It was Thursday or Friday. I got home. He was running down the street, and I went past him and backed in the driveway. And we live in a cul-de-sac, so he would go down and he comes around and does a loop. I got out of the truck, went down the mailbox, and I was getting the mail in the mailbox, and all I hear him, he goes, "I want to be a drill instructor."
Nice.
I want to, just singing. He's singing cadence, and I was like, I was waving at him, and I was like, "Stop, stop!" And he stopped, and he's like, "Yes, sir." I was like, "Man, I don't want to bug you." I said, "I know you're running, and you're probably trying to run for a reason, but," I said, "Are you trying to go to boot camp or what?" And he goes, "Yes, sir." So
Nice.
what? I said, what boot camp you want to go to? He said, on Monday, he said, I go to MEPS to join the Marine Corps.
Nice.
I was like, man, you've been running for months. He goes, yes, sir. He said, I graduated in the spring. He said, but the recruiter told me I was 40 pounds overweight.
Wow.
And I was like, I said, you were not 40 pounds overweight by now. Now he goes, no, sir. He said, I've lost 60 pounds.
Oh, good for him.
And I said, you go to MEPS on Monday, on the 10th. He goes, yes, sir. And I was like, Semper Fi, holy shit.
That's awesome.
The motivation. And he's like, sir, can I get back to running? I was like, absolutely. Just go. And he was just going down the street. He's got his earbuds in, and he was like just singing cadence to himself. And I've seen him since then running. He goes past the house, and I wave, and he was like, "Ira," stuff like that. It's just that is absolutely motivating.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And I asked him. He said, I go to MEPS on the 10th. He said, I was supposed to go last year, but I was 40 pounds overweight. I was like, you are not 40 pounds overweight now. He goes, no, sir, I've lost 60 pounds.
Crazy. Dedication.
But he said that he wanted to go to MEPS in Atlanta tomorrow on the 10th.
Wow.
So that's what he's doing.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool day to go. You'll always remember the day you went to boot camp then, for sure.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice. Well,
Those poor bastard recruiters got to work on the 10th. Come on. That's all I can think.
Hey, you got to make mission. Ask Vic.
Yeah.
You got to make mission.
hey, if anybody knows about making a mission, it would be the general here, because he was in charge of all of recruiting on the West Side. So he knows about making mission.
Every day.
You're probably still blaming me.
You graduated on November 11th, and that was on this day. So our family night was on the 10th, and there was a lot of flash running in San Diego at the time, and there was a couple. Yeah, they were not happy hanging out with us on the 10th. Like when we second we graduated, like, yeah, not my problem anymore. Get away from me. Leave us alone. We're celebrating today. So days matter. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like it.
Take it out on somebody else.
Well, Aaron, you got anything, or General, do you have anything before we close this one out?
No, I really appreciate it. Obviously a special day. And I wish you all the best 250th, and look forward to seeing you at 251.
Absolutely. Yeah. Good. And like I told you before, you are welcome on here anytime you want. I'd be happy to have you on every time, but I know you have things that you got to do, and you have a life and stuff. So I get it. But
did Jenner have a woolly pulley on? Is that what am I
Yeah, it's
seeing
30. It's 37 something. It's not Willow. Yeah, I do have a green T-shirt on though.
There you go.
Oh man, I heard you're not supposed to wear those green T-shirts in civilian attire. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when I'm painting.
That's a good point.
I still wear them. I've been out for
He
20
had
plus
to,
years. I
he had
paid
to
for them.
put he had to put a combat utility uniform on to paint. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, when I'm painting, I need it. That's for sure.
The general wants to wear a damn freaking green skivvy shirt. He's going to wear a damn green skivvy shirt. So that's what it comes down to.
I mean, you're not
So
wrong.
when I moved back
You're
to
right.
South Dakota, it was duck season. And I tell you what, those old mop gear uniforms are the best uniforms you can ever do duck hunting in. I'm telling you right now, because you come out look charcoaled up, but you want to talk about before all the $700 cool gear, all that, those mop suits. If you get a hold of one of those at an Army like surplus store, they're the warmest things out here. It's 19 degrees right now, and they're gonna go blanging ducks and geese here real soon. But yeah, they love them up here.
Oh,
So if you got the gear, use it.
that's not for me. It's like I think it was like 30 degrees or 35. I don't know, something like that here. And my girls were like, "Let's walk around the block," and I'm like, "No, you're on your own. I'm not walking around the block."
I still got a drawer of those green T-shirts somewhere. I'll wear them all the time. They're great.
Oh man!
The ones with the
All right,
stencils
Aaron.
on them.
Yeah,
Well,
Jess.
Aaron,
Jess is the one who was still wearing the silky shorts.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. I'm General. I know you got to take off. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. I had a good time. Hopefully, you enjoyed our birthday bash here. But Semper Fi to you. Happy birthday to you. And thanks for just being patient and enjoying our stupidity. So it was a good time.
Go to the house.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Semper
Talk to you
Fi.
later.
Have a good one, sir. All right. Aaron, you stayed quiet.
Sorry, I missed everything.
Oh no, you're good. Aaron, you stayed quiet. I know you got some stories, my friend.
No, I don't have. Well, I have one. I should have told it when the general was still on, but he obviously don't remember my single situation, but he probably remembers that ball. It was at 8th and I, and they did it at the I think it was the Crown Plaza in DC, like in northwest DC or northeast. I don't remember exactly where it's at. Oh man, it's been so long ago, 22 years ago. No. This one would have been 24 years ago. So 2001. So right after 9/11, because I'd picked up corporal earlier that year. We were the Marine Corps firing party. So we were the firing party at all the Tuesday parades at Iwo Jima, where the firing party marches out and does all that. We did the birthday celebration at Iwo Jima that year.
Nice.
Oh man, lots of stuff that happened that year. So at the ball, so we did the whole ceremony and everything. My buddy had he had a room at the hotel there. So we all gathered up in the room. We were all playing poker, and I won't mention everybody that was there, but there were senior people there and there were junior people there, and even the sergeant major of the barracks stopped by to visit us for a short period of time. But I was like, somebody was in the head. I was like, I got to go to the head. So I was like, I'm going to the hotel lobby. You use the head down there. So I go down there and I use the head, and I come out, and I went back up to the room and I knocked on the door. Nobody answered. I was like, where the hell is everybody? Knocked on the door again. Nobody answered. I'm like, oh crap. So I walk out to where we parked the vehicles, and I go out there and nobody's out there. I was like, well, shoot. Where's everybody at? Finally go back up to the room, knock on the door. My buddy that rented the room, he was still there. He's like, man, everybody left. I was like, no way. Longer story shorter. him and I end up going down to the bar in the hotel. Everybody's in there getting freaking plastered. Oh, let me back up a little bit. When I went out to the car, I tripped and fell, and I had my NAM. That was only I had a Navy and Marine Corps
Oh
achievement
yeah.
medal, and the medal had fallen off. So all I had was the ribbon. So when I go to the bar, I'm missing the medal, and the company commander, the company gunner sergeant, and the XO are all at the bar buying everybody drinks, and they're like, "Davis, where the fuck is your medal at?" Oh man! Needless to say, I paid for it at the bar. But
Oh,
that was
that's
probably
good.
my most. I can't remember much, but most memorable.
You're not able to remember most memorable, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I mean, there were others, but the ones deployed were always really good. It was those felt like they were tighter, a lot more camaraderie. Because you're sharing the suck together.
Yeah.
But
Is Sergeant Richardson here says, Simplified Gents, you're welcome to talk to the future Marines if you guys want. We're always open to talk to future Marines, although I'm not sure you want all our goofy and stupid stories. But if that's what you want to help help out in the recruiting effort, we are game. I can tell you that, my friend. We are game.
absolutely, they'll have something to look forward to.
Yeah. I'm assuming if you're out there, Sergeant Richardson, if you're out there still, let us know where you're at, where you're located, so we can at least give you a shout out or something here. But and Kristen said, happy birthday again. Kristen, I served with her first Mardiv.
No, that's Krista. That was Krista.
No, that's Kristen.
Krista.
Oh, that was Krista. Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's
bad.
Krista.
My bad. Krista says happy birthday, Krista. How are you?
Happy birthday, Krista.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
You're looking, Krista, you're looking mighty fine for 250 if you're still out there.
She's
I
probably
was going to
laughing
say
her
the
ass
same
off
thing
right now.
about Vic. Vic actually looks pretty decent for 250. I mean,
It's because he trimmed his goatee.
yeah, he doesn't have his little freaking rubber
Thanks,
bands
dear.
in his freaking beard.
What did you call it? Your scrunchie, your beard scrunchie?
Oh, beard scrunchie, yeah.
Hell, I'm the youngest, and I look old as shit.
I didn't want to say anything, but
Oh, you great, baby. You still growing. It don't go gray if you don't got one.
Yeah.
Is it? Well, yours
Yeah.
isn't just gray. Yours is daggum white, man. Let's get a better, closer look at that so everybody can see it.
Uh-oh.
Hold on a second.
What'd you do?
Pull it
Oh,
up
yeah.
in particular.
I did something I wasn't trying to do. I didn't want to do. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Look at all the
Mine.
white he's got in that. Look at the white, man. You're old, 250.
Yep.
Skunk beard
Yeah.
going on. Got a little streak in it.
Yep. Got that split right there. I need to
There you
grow it
go.
out so I can braid it.
Oh,
Two
that'd be
braids
cool.
right there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Then you'd have two beard scrunchies because you'd have one on each side.
Yeah.
You know what? You should start making beard scrunchies and selling them because I think
Yeah.
I think you guys would make some money
Here.
doing that. What do you think?
Well, I coined the phrase, but for a small, nominal fee, I'll let you use it.
Well, hey, if there's anybody out
Beard
there
scrunchie.
that is a beard man and you think that you might need a beard scrunchie, let us know if that's something that you need. We'll come up with some beard scrunchies.
Yeah. Devil dog scrunchies.
Oh, shoot, I love it. Well, shoot, you guys got anything else?
Philadelphia's got the parades going on. Big birthday tomorrow. If you know anybody out there, pray for them because it looks like they had started yesterday and they're not going to stop till about the 11th. So,
Oh, wow.
Them.
thoughts
As it should be.
with those.
That's going to be one heck of a party out there.
It's already started. Got a
Yeah,
couple of the Mew out there right now, and they're tearing it up.
Good for them.
Seeing the videos of the parades and full on pipe and drum, and Philadelphia knows who's in town.
So not only is it our 250, it's America's 250 coming up.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's going to be lots of celebrations coming up next year.
As it should be. We should always celebrate us.
Absolutely.
You know, as important as our country has been in the world since we have become a country, right? It's been so important, and we've been in so much stuff, good and bad. Don't get me wrong. But overall, we should celebrate us as a country, and I think that's important.
Amen. Philadelphia is one of the most patriotic cities I've ever been in. Several years ago, the band I was in, we went to the St. Patrick's Day parade in Philadelphia, and then after the parade, we went to one of the little parks and we played a little concert. Little kids, like 5-6 years old, were ripping away from their parents to come over and shake my hand and say thank you for your service. Wow. Little kids, college kids, the most liberal demographic, right? College kids were coming up. Thank you so much for your service. I'd never been in a more patriotic city.
I would have never guessed that, to be honest with you. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. You got to be from the western side of the state to understand that what Vic's saying.
So anybody got anything else? If not, we can close this up. If you want to keep talking, we can keep talking. Totally up to you.
So the Jaguar, it was a little bit. I think it was a Toro. It's a Toro size, and I normally go Toros take me a little while longer to smoke, but a little loose wrap. But man, I love these cigars. They're so flavorful. It's got a nice earthy, woody flavor to it, but there's something that those Cuban Royal palm leaves do to it that give it some kind of, I don't know how to describe the flavor. It's almost like it's not quite sweet, but it's somewhere in there. It's definitely not spicy. It's a very smooth cigar. I dare say, Mike, it's creamy. You might like it. So it's yeah.
Seriously, Yeah, you and your creamy thing. I mean, seriously.
Well,
I mean, really.
Well, Mark will have to watch this back. He likes creamy.
Well, I'm the one doing the research here for you, Mike. I just, I know what you like and what you don't like. So, I mean, I'm just saying you like the creamy, so you probably like this.
Well, I don't understand the whole creamy aspect. Explain it to me.
Explain the creaminess in your mouth for us.
So it's almost more of a feel than a flavor, and I mean that quite literally. I do.
That's what she said.
So, yes, but
and for the listeners out there, this is how it goes at the ball.
This is a birthday ball, just so you know.
Some cigars can have a very aggressive and or offensive kind of smoke, a draw to them. And it can be kind of a harsh smoke, but these very smooth and again creamy, and again not a flavor but more of a feel. The smoke has a texture to it that you can feel, and it's a very smooth, silky, creamy.
So a smoother, silkier smoke would be creamy.
Yes.
So what Vic's saying is drink more. What is it? Pineapple juice.
And yogurt, yes.
Nice.
What Vic is saying is comparable to running.
So I'm told.
He said it's comparable to running in silkies.
Exactly. It's the exact same thing.
Running silkies while you're drinking pineapple juice.
And eating yogurt, yes.
I have really
don't forget the celery stalks. Don't forget the celery stalks.
Yeah. It's important.
I hadn't heard that one yet.
Really?
I need to get General Salinas on here sometime. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, you
She
probably
would
don't want
probably,
to with this. Yeah.
yeah, she
you
probably wouldn't
don't
come
want
on,
to.
but
Yeah.
So, Mike, so you know Tommy Lee is right.
Yes.
Drummer for for
Yes.
Motley Crue,
Yes.
right? So he
Yes.
was. Do
Yes.
you know what I'm talking about? The celery stalks. I'm being serious.
Yes.
Okay, well then I won't elaborate then.
Well, go ahead and elaborate so everybody can hear.
yeah,
I think
make
we're
it
good.
X-rated. No big deal.
Well, Tommy Lee was interviewing a particular actor by the name of Peter North, and he said, "What's your secret for your voluminous
Longevity.
acting? You know, your cubic
Yeah.
volume. You know." And Peter North said celery sticks.
I don't know, man.
Man, that
I don't know
cigar
either. I've
does
never
all
tried
that. What's the name of that cigar?
What are you smoking, by the way? Are you smoking some of that heebie-jeebie stuff or what?
Yeah.
Oh no.
That can't be like a true cigar. That's got to be.
Let me know the name of the cigar when we're
This
done
is
here.
it's called a Yakua.
That's not a
Yakua.
cigar. That's cigar weed.
Oh, you would know. You would know if it was something else besides a cigar.
Wow, that was pretty good. This has turned into a birthday celebration.
Yes,
Hey,
it has.
that is fine.
Yes,
I'm
it
sorry
has.
I got on late, but I got on late for good.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah. This is good, man. This is good. Jess is being quiet up there. It's all good, Jess. I got you. I know why.
He-
Yeah, Jess is
He had
hiding.
his
Just
He
is
had
looking up
his-
Peter North now.
he had his
Kristen said
shenanigans last night.
Weedy GB. Weedy GB. I love it.
Yeah,
Weedy
Kristen would
Jeeby.
know about the Weedy Jeeby.
Oh, she knows all about the Weedy GBs.
Yeah.
She's out there in South Carolina.
Yeah.
With the Weeby
Yeah,
GBs.
I heard about all those guys, the band back in the day at Paris Island, Krista. They would
Yeah,
sit there
that
and
was
go
her.
back and smoke.
All the things that we couldn't do is
Yeah.
because of Krista.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was Krista.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Krista
Oh,
knows
somebody asked me
Dean
how you
Kaler.
might
He used to sit there and talk about that at 29 Palms. He used to sit and talk about how they went out and smoked. Krista knows Dean Kaler. Sitting there doing.
During my short stint in the National Guard, I had a first sergeant there that told me that after Vietnam they would, like, this is late 70s, early 80s, they do barracks inspections and stuff, and the first sergeant would find stuff in their in their gear and wall lockers and stuff like that. And the first sergeant would take it and smoke it for himself. I was like, "You shitting me, right?" He goes, "Nope." He goes,
Yeah.
"They sure did."
Yeah, those are stories I heard in the early 90s. So Jess was probably doing that too. So
Nope. We were the opposite side of that.
Well, that's why she came in so late. She waited to come in so she could, clean her system out.
yeah.
No, our side was Canadian,
That was me.
Canadian whiskey. That was our drug of choice when we were kids. So
Was what?
Lord Calvert, Canadian whiskey.
Oh wow!
And then so we were kind of the opposite side because we did JTF 6 all the time in the parks and on the border. So up and down hills. So every time marijuana came up as a thing, it was always we're looking for fields of it, and it was always So I associate knee pain, back pain, and hip pain to crawling up and down hills in California or on the border for marijuana. So that's one of those muscle memories. Never got into it. But
Where'd Andrew go?
I was that guy that called my recruiter the week before I was supposed to ship and said, "Hey, I need to wait another 30 days."
Oh man!
Yeah, he's like, "Are you shitting me?" I said, hey, you know, and I did tell him, I was like, trust me, I can't go for another 30 days.
So a buddy of mine got promoted a couple years ago down in Camp Pendleton, Miramar area. So went down there, and I had been back to Pendleton in a long time. And a buddy of mine was another friend of mine caught up with him down in Oceanside, and we went to one of those outdoor restaurants on the strip there. And a kid pulls up, pops the trunk open, sits in it, just lights the biggest bong I've ever seen. It's just ripping bong hits in the parking lot. And I'm like, I guess this is Oceanside now. It's legal now.
Oh, go to Virginia Beach.
It's strange, but I mean, the little dime bags, those are gone. Now they deliver it with Uber Eats bags.
You can have it delivered.
I landed in California on 420, and my cousin was supposed to pick me up. Was like, "You're gonna have to Uber, man." I'm like, "What's going on?" I thought you were gonna pick me up. He's like, "I'm a little preoccupied right now, so catch an Uber to his house, show up the front door, and he's like, "Oh man, I thought you were the weed man." I'm like, "What are you saying, man?" And then 10 minutes after, it's on his phone. He's tracking the driver, and he's like, a bag. Like glass bottles in it. It's got different strains. It's like they deliver it to your house in an Uber Eats bag. Like just it.
Uber Weeds.
Uber Weeds, yeah.
Ooh, Uber Weeds.
Like,
that's good.
I'm like, this is really high tech, I guess, man. This is
See what
strange.
you can do, Vic.
So
Uber Weeds. Come on,
yeah,
Vic. Come on.
Oh, happy birthday, boys. It's that time of the year. So
When I got my tattoos there in San Diego, one of my buddies, Johnson was his name, he put me in contact with this guy, and he did a really badass tattoo for him, right? So I'm like, hey, dude, I want to get a tattoo. So I went to see this guy, and he's like, yeah, we can do it. No problem. Just come over to my house, because he did it out of his house, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sweet. So I go over, and he like hand sketches everything on your arm and everything before. And so he's in there tattooing away, man. I've been there a couple of hours. Sorry. Yeah. So I've been there a couple of hours or whatever. There was a message that came through. I needed to look at it. But hold on. I gotta get back to where I was. What was I saying? Tattoo. Yeah. And
Tattoos.
So he sketched it on, right? And then after he does that, he's doing it. And then some guy walks in and he starts talking. He's like, yeah, man, I went to the park. I was selling this and that. And he starts like bringing out of this bag bricks of marijuana. And I'm like, hey, dude, you can't do that. You need to stop this. And the guy's like, hey, man, stop. You can't do that. You can't do that right now. He's in the Marine Corps. You can't do that. So he sends him out. And so then he's outside smoking weed. And I'm like, I'm smelling it. I'm like, dude, you got to tell him to stop, man. So he goes out, tells the guy to stop. No, great tattoo artist. He did a fantastic job. Just he was the weed dealer apparently in San Diego.
Why not?
But I did get another tattoo from him. However, I said, hey, this time can you come to my house? And he's like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. So he came to my house to do the second one. Thank God.
We do a silent auction every year at the birthday, and every year we get like just bottles and bottles and bottles of booze, and every year we get a bunch of tattoo certificates too. So it's like everybody builds it up every year. So I guess that tradition's still rolling.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say something about marijuana, Jess.
I'm in South Dakota. We don't believe in it.
Oh, okay. That's one thing I won't lie to you, to any of you. I have never done any of that.
Nope.
Other than tobacco and alcohol, that's my thing. But I've never done it.
You carry clearance long enough, it's one of those gray areas you never want to party with, because that's a sure way of not having one for a while. That's a surefire stop. That and DUIs. So you get real You get real antsy about both of them.
Yep. Trustworthiness.
What's that clause? Moral turpitude, I think's the go ahead with that. But no, and you guys all own blues. I never even owned them, so that's another little fun part about doing 29 Palms.
You never had any blues?
Never got issued them. Never bought them.
No shit.
Yeah. So I show up to the birthday.
What size do you wear?
The left in the store size. That's what size I wear.
The what?
Left in the store.
Yeah. Great blues. They cash sales where I left them. No, it was.
I can send you a set of blues if you need a set of blues, man. Like a blues blouse.
No.
I have extras.
That's always been the joy. It's always been nice because I throw the alphas on and I'm good.
I gotta say, man, the alphas, in my opinion, look fantastic. I love the alphas, like service alphas we're talking about. But I love them,
Definitely.
man. I think they look fantastic.
Definitely better than the Army pinks.
I don't know, man. Those pinks and greens look good, dude.
Those pinks and greens are garbage.
Are you
They're
serious?
garbage.
You don't like them?
It's
Yeah.
a Temu version of the Mars, man. It's a Temu version. It's just not quite right.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's so historic though.
Jess said it's like they got the color wrong. Yeah.
Well, let's be honest. They've always had the color wrong.
Two different things.
Yeah.
I will
That's
say,
what I feel like.
We got old wool alphas like the greens, and the color has not changed. It still just works. And that
I've got to be saying, the Marine Corps has. I mean, we haven't changed our uniforms in a sense of dress uniforms and service uniforms for how long? Man, it's been forever, dude. But every branch of service have changed everything. The only thing that we changed when we went to MARPAC. That was it.
Well, that we, other than like losing the freaking the tropic, I forget what they call them. The all tan, and then
oh
the
yeah,
whites.
yeah. The tans, I know what you're talking about.
And the whites went out in I think 99 or 2000.
I got to be honest. Thank God. We had to use those white trousers all the time, and I could never keep them clean. It was impossible to keep my white trousers clean.
Try being at 8th and I, where you wear them for every ceremony in the summertime, and you got three sets of trousers. We just, be honest with you, I don't know. We had stains on them down at the bottom from edge dressing, but if you screwed up, a pair of trousers, like I said, other than at the bottom, like you just got a new pair.
No, you 8th and I boys have a lot of problems with edge dressing and amni, I hear. So just good you guys are famous for that.
That was
Let's
before
just
my
say
time.
You guys were using them for something a little special.
Before my time.
You start talking about the blues and how expensive they get. I mean, how much is a boat cloak? And you guys accessorize the hell out of it. $1,000 for a boat cloak. I've never seen one in the wild before. Everybody's talking about it like it's a unicorn. And then the white trousers, and then just the mess dress, and the old blown out chevrons that are like a dinner plate you could eat off those things. I was like, the alpha's just easy.
I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty fucking cool though. The
anodized or not anodized brass, and I was like, I'm just gonna go straight alphas. I don't have time for this. We're always in the field in October anyway, so.
All right. Do you think that the anodized or the non-anodized metals look better?
Non-anodized.
You gotta match the buttons then.
Yeah. Non-anodized.
Try and find non-anodized brass for you guys' blues. So I had a guy call me trying to get a hold of blues. Like, where can I find blues? And I'm like, about 6 months ago in a time machine. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. We're about as far away from the flagpole as you can be. Like, I just felt bad. Like, they come to us for questions that they need answered, and I'm like, dude, there's no way.
What do they need the blues for?
For the birthday last night.
Oh, I see.
they grew out of the ones they have, and I'm like, I don't.
I have too, and I'm not planning to get back into anything.
Mm-mm.
The only uniform I'm ever going to get back into is the Marine Corps League uniform. That's it.
Won't buy
Because
that
there's
either.
no way I'm fitting into anything else.
I can't stand any of those. I wear Dixon flannels to the birthday and events now, and I'm good. I'm no longer in a suit phase.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's excessive. The pieces of flair get to be a little much. Like, I've never had a full set of medals either. Just never bought them. Anodized or
Really?
on.
Well, we kind of had to, though.
You guys did. Nope.
I mean, they're not cheap. What was it like? How much did you guys spend on your last set of medals?
Probably my last set was probably about $180.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say somewhere around there, 160, 180. And all I did was got, I can't remember, it was 2 added, I think.
Yeah.
But they had to redo them, the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys do your own medals, or did you pay somebody to do them?
No, I had them done.
I did my own medals whenever it was when I was junior, and I had to wear them all the time.
When it was 1 row, I did, but
yeah.
Well, I only have 1 row of medals. What are you talking about? I'm not cool enough to have 2 rows of medals. I am far from 2 rows of medals. I can tell you that.
I wasn't either until somebody decided to give me a joint service and then a freaking meritorious service.
Dang. Who gave you meritorious service?
You did.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Fancy boys. You joint
No,
service.
I had one coming to y'all.
Did you really?
So yeah, y'all just gave me
So
a
that
star.
was your second one?
Yeah.
So I only got you a star? That's some
Yep.
bull crap, man. I should have put
Because
you in for Legion of Merit.
Because you're a star.
Not that anyone would have listened to me. But I left out of the Marine Corps with what was the meritorious service medal.
Meritorious service, yeah.
Yeah. And I was lucky to get that. I'm going to be honest with you. CG wasn't real happy with me.
I was going to say, how did they approve yours with a nip lock?
Well, I think the deal was, and I don't know, Jack Davis could probably shed a little more light on this, and I wish he would. But I'm pretty certain that because I had already dropped papers and they were like, he's leaving, let's just go ahead and give him something just to get rid of him. I think that's what it came down to.
Yeah, but your nip lock wasn't like, to me, that wasn't, it was non-punitive, yes, but it wasn't, to me, that's not punitive. It's just telling you to tone it down.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It did tell me to tone it down. And when I got my counseling, and I took it like a man, I took my counseling like I should. And when she said, do you need to leave the Marine Corps early? I said, no, I'm fine. I can sit in my office and do nothing until then. And that's basically hilarious. What I did.
I never.
I waited out my time so I could retire at 25 years to the day. 25 years.
Well, it wouldn't happen in today's Department of War. So
that's a good point. You know, what a freaking cool name, Department of War. I gotta say that is motivating as hell to me. And if you're a Marine out there and you don't get excited, we'll say, I'm trying to keep it PG. If you don't get excited for Department of War, we got issues.
Pretty moto.
Am I on my own here?
It's not real. I'm sorry. It's got to get involved.
Real?
Department of War. Like giving yourself your own call sign. You can't do it. Got to get voted through. Sorry, I'm just.
It's
Oh, they got to go. They got to go back to work first.
True story.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Senate. Got to vote it through. So
For anybody that's out there that actually watches the podcast, which isn't as many as I wish it was, can we get back to work sometime soon? And
we're working. We're working
get
without
paid
pay,
for it.
but
yeah, no,
say
get
we.
paid for it.
I say we, but I'm speaking for those in uniform, not
Yeah.
retirees.
No, I hear you, man. I hear you. Those poor guys, they need a paycheck. They don't need Navy Fed to help them out. They need a dadgum paycheck. Come on, give it to them.
Yep.
I just want to remind everybody that this is to pass a continuing resolution.
Yeah.
It's not even the actual budget.
Yeah, that was supposed to expire.
They're passing. They're all this is over a Band-Aid. It's not even to actually pass the budget. It's just to pass 80% spending of last year's budget.
And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think an actual budget has been passed since the 90s, right?
Dude, there's no telling, man. That's a good question. I need to ask my AI partner. She's pretty smart. Hold on, I'm going to ask him.
Ask Jess. He knows.
Jess, when was it?
I think it was Clinton.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yep.
The balanced budget.
What's the question I should ask? When was the
last United States budget passed?
Oh my God. Rheumatoid arthritis. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's what starts
When was the last, what'd you say?
Budget.
The United States budget.
Yeah.
What you need to ask, Andrew, is how much have I drunk tonight?
4 fingers.
More than 4 fingers. I will say more than 4. By the way, 4 Branches bourbon. Fantastic.
How much have I drunk tonight?
4 Branches bourbon. Fantastic.
And he's popping up. He's popping. Good Lord.
Oh, man.
Is it smooth and creamy?
Smooth.
Yeah,
I
smooth.
mean, you don't even realize you're drinking it.
You say creamy, I'm going to freaking smack Vic in the face.
It is creamy. Super creamy.
Aaron, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Good buddy.
1997 was the last one.
Go ahead, Jess.
2007.
1997 the last
No,
one.
97.
passed.
1997. There you go.
What'd you say? 97?
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa.
So Vic and AJ and myself have never seen one passed, or weren't serving while it passed.
Easy. We're not that young.
Y'all are not young, but
you said 97,
97
right?
was the last
97.
time.
Yeah. Well, I remember going without a paycheck.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
What do you guys remember
I was
about-
living in barracks in 29 Palms, so it was like, okay, whatever.
So was I. We were in the field pretty much the whole time.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
It's like,
Mike,
yeah.
you and Jess
Y'all
were in
probably eating
29
at the
Palms
chow
at the
hall
same
together.
time.
Yep.
What's that, Andrew?
I say you and Jess were in 29 Palms at the same time.
Yeah. I was there from December of 93 to March of 98.
Yep. Same time.
Yeah.
Sitting there living in those barracks.
Yeah, man.
95
Everybody
to
would sit there and throw shit back and forth. And you're like, fucking band fags. It's like, okay. Yeah. Pick up your damn cigarettes.
Were you guys in the 1460 barracks at the end? 1467.
We were in the first row of barracks, closest to the bowling alley coming up the hill.
The shenanigans did not
Yep.
start you got to the top in 1462, 63. And behind me, there is this magic place called Steel Night. And in December, we would go out for 2 weeks and just stay awake for 2 weeks. And by the time we got back, you couldn't heat your MREs up, so we'd save all the heaters. And those explosions happening all over the barracks were MRE bombs going back and forth between the barracks like it was Pirates of the Caribbean. So we're trying to the barracks managers always lost their minds because that MRE bomb would pop off and it would start eating the paint. So it was the orange doors. It would start stripping the paint off. I'm like, well, I'm sure this is not service connected, so that was always fun. But every year turned into like just shenanigans on a scale that nobody was prepared for. Because we go to the birthday, get a couple days, and then we'd spike up for Steel Night, do all the
shit, my phone went dead.
lifts. Like, so we prepare everything for the flyaway echelon and just do a whole, we're invading the Grand Palms. And we just do laps around base, dropping bombs and artillery everywhere. And every year there was always a close call. So you're like, well, maybe it's not me. But yeah, so you really did the math hard on the gun target lines, minnow lines, all these different things. But yeah, became map gods. And the shenanigans in December every year, you freeze your ass off because it's still night. Everybody calls it, it was Steel Night. It was still night. Every time you looked outside, it was still nighttime.
Yep.
Just, God, it was cold. And then you didn't shower the whole time. So you come back in. We lived in a cul-de-sac and all the garage doors were open and all the family members were waiting because you could not set foot inside the house. You got stripped in the garage. And stuff was just getting thrown away left and right because uniforms are standing up on them by themselves. And then it was a rush to main side, and then out to what was that barbecue place? Don's American Barbecue, and that was like your first real meal because you had like a real burger because you needed something to clean the MREs because that was like.
Yeah, it was Don's, and then there was the other place. What was it? The Asian place. Had
you're talking up there on the main road?
It's across the street from like Stater Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like too far out because once that Don's American Barbecue hit, there was a race back to base.
Oh, I got you.
Clean out 14 days MREs.
Yeah.
So
I can't remember the name of the Asian place, but it had the best yakisoba. And after my wife, I was there, and then my wife and I got married, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it was like, they closed it down. They were like, I was like, what? And I remember when it was other guys. We used to go out there before I got married. You'd park out back, but you would walk down the hallway, down the aisle, and come around the back where you park. There's always freaking cats.
Yeah.
Or the lack thereof.
They closed it down because the beef yakisoba was cat.
Probably never
Did they really seriously close it down because of that?
Yes.
No Y'all talk about cats while I'm sitting here watching mine fight.
But that Don's place had like
rattle. Do they look good?
Oh, the one down going towards Yucca Valley, it had like rattlesnake, elk. Yep.
Yeah. It had
I hope it's gone if they're serving cat.
No. I mean, that was Don's. They had elk and venison and rattlesnake and alligator and ostrich, and you could get everything. Yeah.
Kangaroo.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now that makes you wonder, though. Was it actually what it was? What they're saying?
Well, that place was, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The place in 29 Palms, no.
I had a couple natives, and they would bring back rattlesnake. And if we're in the field long enough and we go untactical, they're firing up rattlesnakes. So we eat that in the field sometimes. It was like,
No kidding.
Yeah, but they were Sioux. I think they were from Montana and South Dakota.
Yeah.
But those guys were coming back like, who's hungry? And I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
But
Those dudes in Texas are all about some rattlesnake shit, man.
yeah,
I've never had rattlesnake.
it's chewy. It's like calamari
Yeah, you got to get all the bones out of it. But
with more bones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
Oh, that's interesting.
that goat in the Middle East, that's two flavors I'll never forget.
you
Well,
remember
you
that,
know.
Andrew, in 04 when we were sitting in Kuwait?
Mm-hmm. No, I wasn't there for that, man.
Yes, you were in 04.
In Kuwait? Yeah.
We
I
were
was
sitting in
in
Kuwait.
Was it 04?
Yes. You remember
Man.
all of a sudden that local goat shepherd, and they decided to butcher a bunch of like 2 or 3 goats.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they were sitting there roasting them up. We were sitting there outside of Udari,
No kidding.
and you were there. I know you were there.
I'm sure I was, but I don't remember
Yeah.
it, man. I've been
They
drinking.
were sitting there roasting up. Yeah, you have. Roasting up some goats. So they've
Thanks
been
for
sitting
throwing
there
that out there.
roasting them all day long. And Governor was like, come and get some goat. I was like, there's fucking worms. Freaking worms coming out of the goat. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I think I'll just pass. Oh,
I wonder if that's why I shit my pants.
could be.
Yeah, it's possible.
But
Okay,
So we had
let's have a. This is our Marine Corps moment. Marine Corps history moment. How many of you actually shit your pants at some point in time in the Marine Corps? I see you all laughing because I know you all did it at some point in time. How many of you actually shit your pants? Because I did.
well, it's terrible you admit it.
Shit or short? Shit or short?
Is there
I may have
really a
sharted.
difference? Is there
Yeah.
really a difference? Come on, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. You got your fucking stomach's fucked up, and you you know.
No. Poo poo.
Vic, look at everybody. Look at Vic. Everybody, look at Vic. Vic right now is like,
You're full of crap, dude.
Never in my life.
Never shit myself. I've never shit myself, and I never pissed my pants ever.
Really? I've done both.
Well, I mean, after I was out of diapers, but like, I mean, since when I go back into diapers, that's going to be a different story. But since I've,
Vic will not admit it. He will not. He won't.
Hey,
admit
I'm
it.
not ashamed. I shit myself
Vic's
like,
like
cool.
Vic's like, man, I had Porta Johns at Al Assad. You know, I never had to worry about any of that.
Hey,
I got nothing.
If you're gonna ask the question, let's have a real answer then. Because if you're a swimmer anywhere in the Marine Corps, you always ask when the last basic reconnaissance course came through for the RIP. Because every time that the RIP kids would come through, they would start losing controls because they swallow so much damn chlorine water. And when was the last time the pool got cleaned? Because every once in a while you go to the pool and you see this kid just in UDTs ripping down the lanes with fins on, and you see like a trail. You're like, nope, I'm going to the other one. So,
hey,
Andrew would know that question. He would know that answer.
Sorry. There's nothing worse than swimming, doing your laps, and the person in front of you lets it go, and you swim through a warm patch, and you're like, son of a gun. Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. Did you have to go? Like, they told you could get out of the water and go do your thing and then come back. Did you have to do it in the water?
They don't even know they're doing it. It just happens.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Zombies at that point. They're just focused on the next lap in time. So, no. And this is what happens every ball at the end of the night. The best.
We are there. We are at the end of the night, and we are showing everyone. In case you're wondering, what is happening right now?
The best decisions are being made.
What is happening right now is what happens at the end of every ball. The only thing that we're missing right now, the only thing, and I'll start it. I'm not too proud. I love you guys.
There it is.
Tell me that's not the way that every ball ends.
I love you
guys.
I love you guys.
Yeah.
The hugging and the loving. That's what happens every night. And then right after this is the fighting in the parking lot. And then figuring out
right.
Whose belt
you
is
got to
missing.
end with a fight of some nature, you know?
No. I'm going out this.
Because
we got everybody home last night. I'm making it 2 for 2. Let's go. I was the last one out of the building. I'm like, oh God, there's no busted teeth, there's no blood, there's no like missing stuff, there's no you. I'm like, who's got
I love you, brother. I love you, brother.
There it is.
Even if there is a fight, it always ends with it always ends with "I love you."
I fucking love you, man.
There it is.
Exactly.
And being sober at a ball is like the most. Oh God, there's like a whole psychiatric study in this somewhere. I was sober the last 5 of these things, 6 of these things, and at the end of the night, it's like just okay, we're doing this. Let's get it going. We start sooner we can finish it. Let's go.
It's almost like clockwork.
Oh yeah.
I feel sorry for the sober ones, man.
Yeah,
those poor dudes have to put up with some stupidity now.
They aren't having any fun.
No.
You gotta find your fun.
Well, we make fun out of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're hungover right now from all the other things too. So it's just like, all right, we gotta pace ourselves for another year.
I'm gonna be honest.
Andrew, that's what makes us special, is that we can make fun out of like some of the worst things in life.
That's true.
That's what makes us different.
You know, some of the stupidity that we've been through, and you look at the fun that we had out of the stupidity, like that's some of the memories that you have that are just iconic, and you can't replace them with anything. They're so impactful in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No, it's just me. Yeah, I'm drunk and saying stupid shit.
You're feeling it. I recognize this.
No.
I've been here before. You know what's really funny? My wife hasn't come in here one time to say anything.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's good.
A lot of things
that's bad.
You get a hall pass.
Is that what it is? You get a hall pass for the birthday. And if you take anything out of this podcast, it's daggum, you get a hall pass on your birthday.
For the week.
For the week. I don't know. That might be.
Hey, make sure my wife heard what you said, Aaron. For the week.
Well, it depends on how many people you've run into that are, Marines or former Marines or whatever.
There's enough of us here that last a week, I'd say.
Right, but I mean, let's say you decide to go out tomorrow night for whatever reason, and you run into somebody. Tomorrow night being the actual birthday, hey, there's another day.
I'm going to be honest.
And then the following day.
With my aging, tomorrow is not going to be a day of going out. Let's just be honest. It's going to be a day of sitting in and recovering from tonight's activities here at this podcast.
It's going to be all the social media happy birthdays.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just know it's all love, though. I
Yeah.
mean it when I say happy birthday and I love you.
And Vic's going to light up another creamy cigar.
Yeah, he is.
Probably not, but sure.
He's going to light up something creamy.
All right, time for words of wisdom.
And on that note,
wow.
Is there any left?
Never mind, I won't say it. All right, words of wisdom. Sorry, I've got to say to all my listeners out there, I went down here really quick, and I apologize. That's my words of wisdom for the night. Did anybody hear
who's
that?
next?
Or was it just me?
Who's next?
Did I say that in my mind, or did I actually use words?
You used words.
I did. All right, thank you.
Yeah, everybody's trying to find their words of wisdom, but I've got mine, so I'm gonna go ahead with mine.
Aaron, man, is on
And
top of it.
since my Marine was Carlos Hathcock, I will give one of his quotes as saying, "You can never have too much ammunition unless you're on fire or trying to swim."
That's a good one, man. I like that, dude. Aaron, bringing the big guns. Shoot, we're doing good. All right, Jess, what do you got?
I kind of passed on a lot of this already. So yeah, just go to a birthday, enjoy it, and live the feels, because it's all feels at this point, because you're going to remember everything.
I like that. Live the feels. That's good, man.
All the memories, good and bad, are going to come flooding back, and just don't try and stop it. Just ride the waves.
That's a good point, man. Good, bad, whatever. Just ride it, man.
Sounds like my dating in college. Nobody?
Right hands don't count.
What did
Right
you
hands
say?
don't count.
I said it sounded like my dating life in college.
Oh.
Good, bad, or ugly, just ride it.
I mean, that is pretty accurate. I'm not going to lie to you. That's pretty accurate. All right, Vic, what do you got, man?
Of the Marines I've seen around the world, they have the cleanest bodies, the filthiest minds, the highest morale, the lowest morals of any group of animals I've ever seen. Thank God for the United States Marine Corps.
Ooh,
Semper Fidelis, happy birthday.
freaking raw. Dang, that was good, man. Man, I wish I could have met her. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
She creamy?
She might have been. You don't know.
Eleanor Roosevelt? Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to ask Google later tonight if she was creamy. We'll see.
God, if anybody's watching this, sorry.
And you're exactly what she was talking about.
Thank you for noticing.
That was good. That was good.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you, Andrew. You forgot on your intro. You forgot something.
What'd I forget?
God was here before the Marine Corps, so you can give your heart to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the Corps.
Dang, man. That is a good point, man. I did miss that altogether. I just sang the happy birthday, and I didn't even say to Jesus this time. I said to the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
You know, Early Ermy is, he was a dude that liked to drink. Cheers, Arlie.
I'm glad Jess shared his with us. I'm gonna go read about him. But it sounds like there was a lot of dudes back then.
Yeah. What was that dude's name again? Sorry, Jess, if you don't mind.
Daniel Mulvihill. And then Jimmy Howard. The USS Howard was named after Jimmy Howard. And Dan Mulvihill is actually at the commissioning. So he was at the gangplank actually saluting every sailor on board his team chief's boat or ship. But yeah, Dan was a hell of a dude.
Nice. All right, cool. All right, Mike, you're gonna bring it in last. You gotta freaking bring the money like it's cool, because we don't have Mark here to do anything. So you're just gonna have to step up and just blow Mark out of the water.
Well, I'll ask you first. What are you drinking?
I am drinking 4 bourbons whiskey. No, I'm sorry. 4
4 branches.
bourbon. Fucking hell. 4 branches bourbon whiskey.
This is the best ad ever.
It's real good. It's
Fucking hell, man.
I had to
You
look
don't
at it.
pitch it if you don't use it. That should be the rule of it. But we're catching
You
it
know
right
what?
now. Real
I
time.
used to like you guys,
There it is.
but maybe not so much anymore. I'm just
Seven
going to throw that
stages.
out there.
The 7 stages of grief, the 7 stages of the birthday. We've hit them all.
We've hit them all tonight. Nice.
Loving the fighting, the moto, the memories. It's just
We're going to have a fight out back here in just a little bit.
it's how it starts.
You know what's really funny about that is we're going to have the fight, but I'll be by myself out behind my house, and my wife's going to have to come save me.
Just don't lose. Don't lose to yourself, buddy.
You're going to fall down the damn stairs in the process.
Thank God we don't have a second story.
Hey,
I wouldn't make it up there.
are they
Second story in Oklahoma, everything was flat.
are there any limbs out there?
And limbs?
Yeah, don't get into a fight with a limb because it will whoop your ass.
There's a bunch of them out here this way, man. There's
Well,
limbs
it's good.
everywhere.
Now he doesn't have to worry about ripping off his freaking awning and all that shit. So
Oh my God, dude.
Thanks for picking that up, Mike.
Do you know how long it's been since one of you crazy sons of guns have mentioned my my stupidity when it comes to the RV? But thank you, Mike. I appreciate you, man.
yeah, you're good. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
RV's
what you
just-
say now. That's what you say now.
RV's just-
Apparently, I'm
Oh,
no longer on TikTok. It timed me out.
TikToked out.
Or they're going to send me a message that says, you're no longer allowed to do lives on TikTok because you're a drunk and an idiot.
Nah, they're not going to say that.
hall pass.
You're not a drunk.
Johnny, you said no more tiki talkies.
No more tiki-taki for you, my friend. You may not be
Yeah,
a
they
drunk,
only
but you're
own
an
they only
idiot.
own like 35% of it now. So they're like,
Hey.
no TikTok for you.
Real quick, how many times did I get up?
Oh shit!
There it is.
Okay, Mark. What, Mark? Go ahead, and do it, Vic. You did it best.
Yeah, you did actually do it really well. Let's see the mark.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't even play innocent,
Oh,
you son
sit
of
there
a
and
gun.
do that.
That was fucking hilarious. I don't care who you are. That was,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we've all had a bad moment on the show, so I hate to say it.
One of us is having one right now.
Yeah. But anyways, Andrew, if I could go with my
Yeah,
portion
I'm
of
with you,
this,
Mike.
am I allowed to fucking do this? Or
Mike, the floor is yours.
all right.
You just burped. Who was that? Dude. That was perfect timing.
Who was that?
I didn't think
That
it was
was
going to hear that. I
awesome.
didn't even open my mouth.
That was impressive.
Wow. You unloaded it. Jess is like, Jesus Christ, I'm never doing this shit again. I swear to God, I'm not a bunch of unprofessional motherfuckers.
Nobody ever once said that anybody here was professional. The Major General, however, is very professional.
Yeah, I feel bad. I don't think he.
Yeah, I feel bad too. I may have to edit one or two things out of this. It's all good.
Yeah. And Vic burping.
He dipped
That
in the
is
purple top.
at the top of the list.
I thought it was you, Andrew. I was like, "Geez, really? It's like,
Wow. Really? Dang.
No, what I was going to say is, hey, you know, when you get a call from that somebody you love, somebody you know, answer it.
Because you
Pick up
never
the
know.
phone. Sometimes you're like, man, I don't want to freaking talk to anybody. I don't want to sit here and listen to somebody moan and groan. But if it's not a words of wisdom, but you know, out of all of us, if you get a call from somebody you know that typically doesn't call, answer the phone.
That's a good point, man. And to that point, man, I got to say, first and foremost, and this has nothing to do with what you were just saying, but thank you guys for joining me tonight. You guys rock. To Major General Heritage, thank you for coming on and doing your thing. Truly appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. I don't know. We'll see. But to all the listeners out there, if you're struggling, you do need help, anything like that, don't forget the VA does have some great resources. You can always dial 988, press option 1. You can always text 838-255 or go to veteranscrisisline.net and click on the chat icon. Any of those options will put you in contact with somebody that can help you out. But remember, one veteran life loss is one too many. I care about you. All my crew cares about you. The whole veteran community cares about you. So please reach out for help. And if you're out there, you're not struggling, reach out to the buddies you serve with, ask them how they're doing. If they need that helping hand, please give it to them. All right, guys, you guys rock. I don't care what anybody says about you. You hear that? Anybody. I just do not care what anybody says about you. I love you. To all the listeners out there, stay motivated. Change your socks.
No more 22. On to the journey and finish the fight.